4 straight wins. The world's fastest man is back on the track. The biggest name in track and field is coming back, and it is happening next week. On January 16th, organizers officially confirmed that Noah Lyles will make his 2026 season debut at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix in Boston on January 24th. The announcement sent shockwaves through the track world. Lyles is not just coming back to race, he is coming back to make a statement. This will be Lyles' 8th appearance at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. But there is something different this time. Instead of the 60-meter dash where he won 4 straight times from 2022 through 2025, Lyles will race in the 300 meters. This is not an Olympic or World Championship distance, but Lyles has history with this race. Back in 2017, Lyles ran the indoor 300 meters at the U.S. Indoor Championships. He was 19 years old in his first professional season. He ran 31.87 seconds. That time still stands as the American record and is just 0.3 of a second away from the indoor world best of 31.56 set by Stephen Gardner of the Bahamas in 2022. Lyles has not raced the 300 meters since that day 9 years ago, until now. On January 17th, just 1 week before Boston, Lyles opened his 2026 season at the Jimmy Carnes Invitational in Gainesville, Florida. He raced the 300 meters for the first time in 9 years. He won in 32.60 seconds. It was not his American record, but it was a strong start. And it showed he is ready for Boston. The race was run in a small elite field, with Lyles separating himself in the final 100 meters. He stayed smooth through the curve and closed under control, winning comfortably without being pushed to the line. The race marked his first official indoor-style opener of the year, coming off a full winter training block. Lyles said afterward he felt sharp and healthy, and that the goal was simply to get a competitive rep before stepping onto a bigger stage. The race in Boston will not be easy. Lyles will face a loaded field. The Jesse Loubier Memorial Men's 300 meters will include Jareem Richards from Trinidad and Tobago. Richards won the silver medal in the 400 meters at the 2025 World Championships. Trayvon Brommel will be there. Brommel won the World Indoor Championship in the 60 meters back in 2016. He also has 2 World 100-meter bronze medals. Vernon Norwood will race too. Norwood has won 8 global relay gold medals. This is the kind of competition that brings out the best in Lyles. He thrives under pressure. He loves the big stage. And the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix is one of the biggest stages in indoor track and field. Lyles is coming off a 2025 season that had both highs and lows. The season started strong. In February 2025, Lyles won the 60 meters at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix in Boston. He ran 6.52 seconds. It was his 4th consecutive victory at that event. After the race, he famously held up a sign that said, "Tyreek could never." The moment went viral. It was classic Lyles, bold, confident, entertaining. But then came challenges. Lyles dealt with an ankle injury in the spring. The injury affected his training. It affected his confidence. As he prepared for the World Championships in Tokyo, he had rough practices and some of the worst starts of his career. At the World Championships in Tokyo in September 2025, Lyles faced tough competition. In the 100 meters, he finished 3rd with a time of 9.89 seconds. He won the bronze medal. It was not the gold he wanted. But then came the 200 meters. This is Lyles' signature event. This is where he makes history. Lyles won the 200 meters in Tokyo with a time of 19.52 seconds. He became the second man in history to win 4 consecutive world titles in the 200 meters. The only other person to do this was Usain Bolt. Lyles won world titles in the 200 meters in 2019, 2022, 2023, and 2025. He also defended his title on the biggest stage against the deepest sprint field of his career. After the race, he was already looking ahead. He said he cannot wait for 2027 to become the only man to win 5 200-meter titles. But Lyles was not done in Tokyo. He came back to anchor the United States 4x100-meter relay team. The team won gold. The handoff was clean, and Lyles closed the race under pressure. Lyles won his 8th career World Championship title. He left Tokyo with 3 medals, 1 bronze, and 2 golds. Now Lyles returns to Boston, the city where he has made so many memories, the track where he has won 4 straight 60-meter titles. The new Balance Indoor Grand Prix will be shown live on NBC from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on January 24th. It is part of the World Athletics Indoor Tour Gold Series. Winners of the tour earn $10,000 and a guaranteed spot at the 2026 World Athletics Indoor Championships in Poland. The meet is in its 31st year. It has hosted 9 world records and 16 American records. The track at New Balance in Boston is special. It has seen incredible performances, and on January 24th, it might see something special again. Lyles holds the American record in the indoor 300 meters. He set it 9 years ago. Now, he has a chance to chase the world best. He has a chance to show the world he is still the most exciting athlete in track and field. The 2026 season is big for Lyles. There are no Olympics this year. There are no outdoor world championships. This gives him freedom to focus on times and records. He can race the events he wants to race. The 300 meters is one of those events. The rivalry with NFL receiver Tyreek Hill brought massive attention to track and field in 2025. After winning in Boston in February, Lyles held up a sign that said, "Tyreek could never." The moment went viral and brought new fans to the sport. Now in 2026, Lyles has a new challenge. The 300 meters is not in the Olympics or Outdoor World Championships, but it is a test of speed and endurance. It requires pure speed from the start, but also the conditioning to hold that speed for the full distance. It sits between the 200 meters that Lyles dominates and the 400 meters. For an athlete with world-class speed and excellent conditioning, it is the perfect race. The competition in Boston will be fierce. Jareem Richards is coming off a silver medal at the World Championships in the 400 meters. Trayvon Brommel is a world-class sprinter who can fly out of the blocks. Vernon Norwood is a relay specialist who knows how to win. But Lyles loves this kind of challenge. He thrives when the field is deep and the spotlight is bright. The New Balance Indoor Grand Prix has become one of the must-watch events on the indoor track calendar. The meet attracts the best athletes in the world. It features Olympic champions, world champions, and rising stars. This year will be no different. Other big names will compete on January 24th. World 110-meter hurdles champion Cordell Tinch will race the 60-meter hurdles. World heptathlon champion Anna Hall will compete in the long jump and 400 meters. Olympic silver medalist Jessica Hull and 2022 World 1500-meter champion Jake Whiteman will also race. But all eyes will be on Lyles. The meet will be broadcast on NBC and CBC Sports. It runs from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tickets are still available for fans who want to watch in person. The track holds thousands of fans. The atmosphere is electric, especially when the sprint events line up and the crowd knows something fast is about to happen. For Lyles, this race is about more than just winning. It is about making a statement. It is about showing the world that 2026 will be his year. 9 years ago, Lyles ran 31.87 seconds in this event as a teenager just starting his professional career. Now he is 28 years old. He is an Olympic champion. He is an 8-time world champion. He is at the peak of his powers. Can he break his own American record? Can he challenge for the world best? The world will find out on January 24th. The countdown is on. Noah Lyles is back, and he is racing next week in Boston.